Hey Royals, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I welcome you to the royal family. So today I'm bringing you a quick and simple Chinese meal, and it's my black bean udon noodles stir fry recipe. This is something I love, guys, because it's easy to make, and honestly, the leftovers taste even better than the first batch. So if you would like to see how I make this black bean stir fry, stay tuned. So I'm starting with all prepped and clean ingredients, and I'll be using half of a humongous ass red bell pepper and half of another humongous ass yellow bell pepper, half of a super large red onion, 3 garlic cloves, lots of fresh parsley, a pack of udon noodles. Mine has 4 little mini packs in it, and some beef. I think here I'm using about 3 to 500 grams, I guess. I don't know. Just get some beef, okay? Now, of course, the part that makes this also easy, you need black bean sauce in a jar. To season, I'll be using some salt, a Maggi crayfish cube, black pepper, mixed herbs, and dried chili powder. However, and this is a huge however, Royals, if your black bean sauce in a jar is one that is already seasoned, you do not, and I repeat, you do not need any of these dry seasonings at all. Perhaps just some chili powder would do if you want it to be spicy. I have spoken no, you don't need any seasoning. Okay, so you also need your oil, and here I'm using grapeseed oil. Right, let's get to it then. I'm starting by slicing my peppers. You want them to be long and thin. You can cut your onions in the same way. Then also chop up your parsley and your garlic and any other veggies you're using at this moment. Please feel free to add or omit any vegetables from this. And actually, I think green beans would have been a really nice addition to this dish. Maybe next time. Once that's all done, we're getting to work on our meat. Now you want to cut your meat into thin strips, but be careful, don't cut it too thin, okay? Once ready, you can measure up 2 tablespoons of oil and heat it up in a wok. Once it's hot, you can just check this by tossing an onion in to the oil and seeing if it basically explodes, okay? So check it with an onion, and once it's hot, you can add some of your onions that you're using, as well as all of the garlic, and fry it on a medium heat for about 2 minutes. Then add 1/3 of the amount of beef you're using into the pan and sear the beef. Now I felt like my beef wasn't searing as well as I wanted it to, so after the first batch was done, I actually took out the onions and the garlic as well as the beef from the pan. So measure out an additional 2 tablespoons of oil and sear the second batch of beef. And the reason why I do it this way is just to avoid using too much oil in the meal, and because we just don't need any unnecessary amounts of oil, okay? And also just to make sure the beef doesn't soak up too much excess oil, because then it's just, it's just not nice, okay? Right. Once you're done searing your beef, set it aside for later use. Now onto the veggies. In the same wok, you can just heat up some oil. Don't use too much oil for your vegetables. And you can add the seasoning cube to it and crush it. Now you want to do it like this because the heat helps you crush the seasoning cube. That way you don't have any little chunks around. So add your vegetables to it, the onions and the peppers, and just stir it around and fry on a medium heat for a few minutes, then leave it to sizzle. While it's sizzling, you can begin to prep your udon noodles. Open them up and put them all in a large bowl and fill with boiling water. Make sure you also keep an eye on the wok, and when you hear it really sizzling, add your beef back into the mix and mix it all together. Let the noodles sit in water for about 3-4 minutes in total. Reduce the heat on your stir fry, and now you can add your black bean sauce into your wok. Mix it all together, giving things a good stir. Give your noodles a little stir halfway through in the water, just to make sure they're separated and nothing is, mixing all together. Now this, as I said, is optional, as a lot of black bean sauces already contain salt and other seasonings. But add your desired amount of salt, mixed herbs, black pepper, and mix together to combine well. Reduce the heat to a low heat to make sure things don't burn. A really simple way just to get the salt out of it is to boil some potatoes on the side, slice them into cubes, and combine with your stir fry. And voila, sorted. Drain your noodles once the time is up and combine it into the sauce, making sure to mix and stir well. This just takes about 2 minutes, and you can actually turn off the stove while you do this if you prefer. Once combined well, you can add some fresh parsley to the top, and just like that, your stir fry is ready. Really quick and simple, guys. So you know something that's weird? For someone who lives in China, I really don't eat a lot of stir fry. I don't eat it so often. I do love noodles though, but I think I prefer hand-pulled noodles. Comment down below and let me know your favorite type of noodles and how you like to eat them. So feed your friends, feed your family, feed the homeless, and enjoy your food. Thank you so much for watching, Royals. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, stay royal.